What is going on, Laker fans? Lakers Talk Daily. This is a Thursday edition of the show. Thank you very much for being a part of it. As always, ESPN LA, please subscribe to the channel. We'll continue to put content up here Monday through Friday. Okay, Laker fans, I think this is an easy one to get into this morning. It was probably at this point, not even 12 hours ago, that the Lakers, whenever this posts, but the Lakers ended up being the Pelicans 120 to 117 in OT. I want to spend a quick second talking about that final play for the Lakers in regulation. So, listen, that was getting ready to be a very tough pill to swallow last night at Crypto. Lakers had a 16-point lead, and you thought that was enough. No Brandon Ingram, no Herb Jones for the Pelicans. So you thought to yourself, all right, Lakers are going to handle business. They're going to take care of it. They're going to get their second win in a row, and let's see if they could build off of it. Obviously, that lead completely goes away, and it comes down to, 1.3 seconds away from just an awful, awful loss to a Pelicans team that you think you should beat. When I say think you should beat, it's because you were up 17 points, and then the play happens. So I want to break down a couple things here real quick. First off, let me just say this. Lakers got to play better basketball. You got to hold on to leads. You got to have less turnovers and stop jacking up so many threes if the three's not going in. Put that to the side. Plus, I thought Bron at the end of that game in the fourth quarter, way too much ISO ball. He talked about he hadn't been feeling good the last couple of days. Hated to see that ball stop moving and Bron trying to play hero ball. I don't think they needed to do that. Put that to the side. The Lakers got an absolute gift. Dyson Daniels, who's become my new favorite player in the NBA. Dyson Daniels, thank you, my man. Thank you, my friend. Dyson Daniels grabs a rebound when the Lakers were down 3. Lonnie Walker had missed a 3. Gets to the free throw line. I think ESPN had their stats up. The Pelicans had a 97.7% chance of winning that game. Gets to the free throw line. All he's got to do is hit one. You know, I'm listening to Ireland and MT in the broadcast. I had left Crypto and I came across the street doing the post-game show, so I'm sitting in our studio. Misses the first free throw. It's like, okay, you missed the first one. By the way, this is also, Dyson Daniels is who the Lakers selected as part of that AD deal where they got all those picks. That was one of those guys. He's like an undercover agent for us, I think. So Dyson Daniels misses the first one. Second free throw comes up. Clanks the second one. Bron gets a rebound, quick timeout. Lakers get one shot. To be honest with you, even at that point, I'm like, okay, there's a glimmer of hope, but are they really going to hit a 3 in this situation? They haven't hit a 3. They were struggling from the three-point line, and it just didn't seem like anything was going to happen. The play that they drew up was perfect. The defense by the Pelicans doesn't make any sense to me. Why you even have anybody inside of the three-point line makes no sense to me. I just have all my guys out on the perimeter. They need a 3. So it's going to be catch and shoot. Now, granted, the defense wasn't awful. It was an unbelievable shot. But the play gets drawn up. They throw people everywhere, I think just trying to be a decoy. And then eventually AD puts on a screen for Matt Ryan. Austin Reeves throws as good of a pass as you could. Austin Reeves basically just threw a 80-yard Hail Mary that landed perfectly in his wide receiver's hands as a quarterback, and they got a touchdown. But Austin Reeves throws the perfect pass, gets to Matt Ryan. And I always, I bring this up because Michael Thompson always brings this up. He always says that when there's not enough time to think about the shot, usually you have no pressure on you. There's just not enough time. There's under 2 seconds left that Matt Ryan doesn't have time to think, oh my gosh, the crowd is watching, oh my gosh, I'm holding the ball. It's different than if you have 8 seconds left and you're just dribbling the ball and the crowd is getting up and all that stuff's going on. Nobody's expecting Matt Ryan to hit a shot in the corner, set your feet, hit the 3, Austin Reeves, perfect pass, but that's exactly what happened. Matt Ryan and Austin Reeves. I'm going to throw Austin Reeves in the mix here too. They saved the Lakers last night. They saved the Lakers from starting out 1-6. They saved the Lakers from building off of that win against the Denver Nuggets. They saved the Lakers an embarrassment of blowing a 16-point lead. So they saved the Lakers, and I tip my cap to the two of them. I tip my cap to Darvin Ham, and I tip my cap to the Lakers, just kind of continuing to play through, even though things were not perfect yesterday. So as the dust settles, it's a big-time shot. It's the biggest shot for the Lakers so far this year. I think that one's simple. And I'm going to continue to go back to this. Every win that the Lakers have, I'm going to say, are they building off of it? Can they take that win now from Denver to New Orleans and pass it on Friday, tomorrow night, when they play the Utah Jazz? The hope is yes, because if you win tomorrow, and Utah's played some good basketball. They lost yesterday, but I think they're maybe 5-2, something like that now, and maybe 6-2. I forget what their record is exactly, but they're playing some good basketball. They lost last night, but it was at Dallas, and they had pretty much a lead the entire game, and then lost at the end. Luka hits, I think Luka hit a 3, and they ended up winning by 3. But Utah's actually become an opponent that you cannot just put in the calendar and say, oh, well, that's a W. You can chalk that up. So with all that in mind, the big, I guess you could say, the big storyline for me is, can you continue to build? You win tomorrow, you're 3-5. That means you've won 3 games in a row, with a tough game coming up against the Cavaliers on Sunday. And then another tough game coming up on Monday where you're at Utah, so you're going to go back-to-back. You're actually going to play the game on Sunday and then fly out to Utah and then get ready for that game. So they need Friday's game. They need to keep building. And, you know, whether we think last night was lucky or not, or whatever the case is, it could be lucky. You can be lucky and still get a W, and the Lakers did yesterday. They've been unlucky, I think, at certain times this year. So take the W's when you can. Incredible final play in regulation, and then the Lakers handle business in overtime. So, Laker fans, feel free to comment. Anything that you feel is interesting in this conversation, feel free to comment below. Always love reading the comments. Please subscribe to the channel ESPN LA, and then also subscribe to mine if you like as well, Lakers Talk with Alan Sliwa. Thank you for being a part of the show. Back tomorrow, we'll do a little preview of the Lakers and the Utah Jazz. So thank you for being a part of the show. Laker fans, have a good rest of your day.